Howdy, I'm Derek, and in this episode of Lambda of the Week, we're going to cover a custom Excel function called distance. If you're new to Lambda, please check out the video that previews this entire series for 2026 using the link in the comments below. To get a free workbook with this custom function and a few others, there's a link for that as well. And if you want to get a copy of the entire Lambda library template that I use with over 70 of them, including examples, there's a link in the comments below as well. So for this week, we're looking at one called distance, and this is going to calculate the distance in terms of either miles or kilometers using the Haversine formula. A lot of trigonometry, not something I had done for a long time when I built this. And what we're doing is we're using the function here, distance, and I like to start mine with L underscore, so it's easy to find amongst all the existing built-in Excel functions. And we're just going to give it the latitude from, longitude from, and the latitude to and longitude to, and then optionally there's an argument for either miles or not, and miles is the default. If you want it to be kilometers, you can put in a different one instead. Now, why is this so helpful? Because that's a very simple formula, but if we were to look at how this is defined, it's a lot longer. I mean, we've got cosine and we've got radians and sine and all the other things from trigonometry class that most of us have probably since forgotten. That is a very long formula right there. So instead of having to type all of that out, Lambda gives us the ability to simplify, to reuse over and over again, to share, and to centralize. So if you wanted to update this using something else, maybe add another option for another metric instead of miles and kilometers, you could do that in one place using the name manager, and it'll update all throughout your workbook. Right? Easy as that. That is it for this week's episode of Lambda of the Week. Remember, grab this particular Lambda as well as a couple others at this free workbook. You can also download the entire library that we're going to cover most of throughout 2026. Links to those in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment on what you liked, share with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on other great Excel tools, tips, and tricks, just like this weekly series. Thanks for watching and have an excellent rest of your day.